On the activity side, on the acquisition side, there's been 3 notable transactions that we followed here within the state of Florida. One of which was a large unanchored strip center, roughly about 40,000 square feet in Tampa and Hillsborough County. The seller was the master mixed-use developer. The buyer was a private investor, out-of-state private investor. The asset price was approximately $12.5 million, which equated to a 7.8% cap rate. It was about $520 bucks a foot per square foot. 14 tenants, newer vintage. It was built in 2021. So very interesting transaction there, all cash and no debt for that one. There was another asset that recently just sold in St. Petersburg. It was a 3-tenant unanchored strip center, Pinellas County. Older center, great location, high barriers to entry market. The buyer was a local private investor, and the seller was an estate that was that's in the process of winding down some of their real estate. Very interesting, as a 55% LTV. The deal was actually seller financed, which I found to be interesting to see in today's market. That sold for $3.15 million, which equated to roughly a 7% cap rate, $401 per square foot, 401. And another notable transaction occurred in Naples, Collier County. This was a larger unanchored strip center, shadowed to a Walmart department store, and that had 5 tenants, 17,000 square feet. Deal size on that was $6.475 million. That equated to a 6.48% cap rate and roughly about $385 per square foot. Great asset, parallel to the road, parking in front, ideal prototypical strip center that you like to see on the way down into Marco Island. So very good area to own an asset. And that one was a out-of-state private partnership that owned the property. The buyer was a Southwest Florida-based private entity, and that one was actually financed through a credit union, a Florida-based credit union, and on that deal they put down quite a bit of equity. It was only a 30% LTV, so they put a lot of equity there into that deal. So those are just some notable transactions.